250,000 people have died in Syria's civil war. All eyes on Hollywood, soon to be there as the 88th annual Academy Awards are held on Sunday night in Los Angeles.
And I am the real
that Leonardo DiCaprio might finally break his Oscar-losing streak. He is the strong favorite to win Best Actor for his performance in The Revenant, also nominated for Best Picture.
3:30 in the morning, 2016. We are here in San Lorenzo.
Hillary Clinton, she is heading now into Super Tuesday with a solid lead over Bernie Sanders. The Democratic candidate
REYES
confirmed her front-runner status on Saturday and now seems to be turning her sights toward a matchup with Republican front-runner Donald Trump. Despite Sanders' increasingly tough rhetoric against Clinton, he just wasn't able to gain ground on her in this match. The loss in South Carolina has been the toughest defeat to Sanders' campaign in some time. He's made a surprisingly tough opponent for Clinton and hopes to continue challenging her for the nomination, but he faces an uphill climb now. He's already arrived in Minnesota, where a win could help put his campaign back on track. Jeff Zeleny has this report.
A turning point in the Democratic race for the nomination as Bernie Sanders arrived here in Minnesota with a stinging defeat in South Carolina. Hillary Clinton beat him by a 3-to-1 margin across the board, all kinds of voters. Now, Bernie Sanders still talked about building that revolution, changing politics as we know it. But it's becoming clear just how difficult that will be. Now, he criticized Hillary Clinton throughout the course of his speech about the paid speeches she has given to Wall Street, about the fact that she has a super PAC, even bringing up her old Iraq war vote. Now, those criticisms ring true to a lot of his supporters. The question for Bernie Sanders is, though, will he be able to expand his support as this race continues now? March is a critical month in the race for the nomination. Some 56% of the Democratic delegates will be selected in the month of March. Now, she clearly enters it with big advantages. Bernie Sanders has some fast work to do if he's going to catch her or become a protest candidate here in the months leading up to the Democratic convention in July. Jeff Zeleny, CNN, Rochester, Minnesota.
Now for a look on the Republican side, frontrunner Donald Trump and rival Marco Rubio have definitely taken off the gloves. The two presidential candidates have been going at each other nonstop since Thursday's debate. Here's what Marco Rubio said about Donald Trump on Saturday.
Flying around on Air Force One and tweeting. So here's the one tweet he put out. He put out a picture of me having makeup put on me at the debate, which is amazing to me that a guy with the worst spray tan in America is attacking me for putting on makeup.
Yeah, man, I'm Super James. I'm real Superman.
Whoever did that to his face.
Super James.
Trump wasn't holding back either as he campaigned with New Jersey Governor and former rival Chris Christie, who has endorsed him now.
Hillary Clinton will be the next president of the United States.
I will address, little Rubio.
Superman, support Hillary Clinton.
This guy,
all my fans,
has a fresh mouth.
All my family,
he's a very nasty guy.
Friends,
and I actually thought that Ted Cruz was a liar, but Rubio is worse.
The real Superman, support
lightweight Rubio, total lightweight.
She will be the next president of the United States.
Bing, 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 bing,
Superman. The real Superman, Super James.
Marco Rubio is also criticizing Donald Trump for saying that he would not take sides to try to broker a peace agreement between Israel and the Palestinians. And now Mr. Trump is defending his position, saying he is the most pro-Israel candidate running for the White House. Here's CNN senior political reporter Manu Raj.
The next president of the United States.
Donald Trump believes there should be no questioning of his staunchly pro-Israel view.
We will protect Israel.
But a deeper look at Trump's record shows his relationship is much more complicated than he lets on. Trump abruptly canceled a trip to Israel last year after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu criticized his plan to ban Muslims from entering the United States. He came under fire after asserting he'd remain neutral in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict in order to be a fair arbiter of peace talks.
The position you've taken is an anti-Israel position.
This is another area on which Donald agrees with Hillary Clinton, and on which I disagree with them both strongly.
Trump defended his position.
I may not be successful in doing it. It's probably the toughest negotiation anywhere in the world of any kind.
My friends.
Okay? But it doesn't help if I start saying I am very pro-Israel, very pro, more than anybody on the stage. But it doesn't do any good to start demeaning
very beautiful girls.
Then the gloves came off.
The Palestinians are not a real estate deal.
A deal,
not a real estate
deal is a deal. Let me tell you,
a deal is not a deal. We're dealing with terrorists.
You are not a negotiator.
I met this girl tonight. I think she could be my future girlfriend. She could be the real lost lady.
You will never
she is beautiful. She is smart.
Trump contends he has been a long time and vigorous supporter of Israeli causes.
I've received many awards from Israel.
Awards, yes, but not from the Israeli government.
This is the Tree of Life, which is a very big award. And
in 1983, the Jewish National Fund's Real Estate Committee gave Trump its Tree of Life Award. In 2004, he marched the Salute to Israel parade in New York City. Yet how much money the billionaire has donated to pro-Israel causes remains an unanswered question. In 2014, Trump donated $100,000 to an Israeli emergency first responder organization, according to the Jewish newspaper Algemeiner. But one reason why we don't know the full picture, he has yet to release his tax returns, and the Trump campaign would not provide more examples.
I can only say I've been a big contributor to Israel over the years.
On Friday, the Israel Hayom newspaper quoted Trump talking about his own personal ties, noting that his daughter Ivanka is, quote, married to a Jew who is an enthusiastic Israel supporter. He added that he'd be Israel's true best friend.
This time I will get her.
That report there from CNN's the political reporter Manu Rashu. This is CNN Newsroom still ahead of brutal brawl in the state of California.
Sir.
I think she's my friend, Fernando's.
A clash between members of the Ku Klux Klan and counter-protesters. We'll have the latest on that for you. Plus, the biggest award show of the season. It is just hours away, coming up the scene from Los Angeles, where crews are putting on the final touches of the Oscar red carpet. Stay with us.
I will meet
Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet, Matt Damon.
I'll started in a good place because the script is so well done.
It's Oscars Week, and Entertainment Weekly Radio interviews the biggest nominees. Kate Blanchett, Ridley Scott, Jennifer Lawrence.
When we were shooting Joy, it was a winter that actually made history. It was like Oregon Trail.
Michael Fassbender, Eddie Redmayne, Brie
The
Larson.
movie works because of the way that we were able to work together.
Meet the nominees throughout the weekend and join us for special live coverage before and after the Oscars tonight on Entertainment Weekly Radio, Sirius XM 105.
Each franchise independently owned and operated. Offer good on selected product at participating franchises only. Some restrictions may apply.
Okay, so I really think you're going to love this house. It just came on the market and it's gorgeous inside. Here we are. Past performance is not a guarantee of future performance or results.
Do you have $10,000 or more in...
Crunch the numbers on the cast members on network TV series this year. Okay. NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox found whites were underrepresented, blacks overrepresented. Fox had 26% cast members were
3K089.
Are you unemployed and receiving benefits from the government? Don't.
or consolidation available. Plus, find out in the first free call what you qualify for. Loan forgiveness.
He knew my apartment. He knew where my mom lived. He knew my friends. So
kind of fucking boss, man. I only got 3 hours. I only got 3 hours sleep last night. I had to go to work 7 in the morning. And then Imperium call center Las Cruces.
The moment I see Maria,
I was pretty tired of work, man.
I just thinking, thank God she's here.
I was like sleep working.
She didn't make no eye
10
contact
sales
with me. She
in 3
didn't
hours.
look at me. You know, she played
Did a great job.
Pretty damn well.
Only thing that kept me up was the Vive 100.
One of my main concerns was that
here one
of the other security guards near her were going to be finished.
Watching my Camaro.
If they would have been finished, they would have just told me,
I went to the store next door about Vive 100. That helped me keep me up all night
just
to
praying
party
nothing goes
with
wrong.
my McCarthy's, with my friends and family. But right now, I'm so tired. I gotta go sleep.
I'm in her line. She's about to say to me, everything's good.
I'm not gonna drive home.
So I walk up to her and I put my arms
I'm tired. I'm not gonna crash the Super Camaro. I'm gonna spend the night at my brother's house, ABEL
She was, you know, tapping me real hard and grabbing me.
I got here late, ABEL passed out, he's asleep.
I was looking at her like, okay, but then as I saw how the other security guards, they all kind of were real aggressive, so I'm thinking maybe they have to be the same.
Then he'll wake up and
she comes down towards my breast, she stopped.
To my car and wake me up and let me sleep inside his house.
So she's like, what is that?
So we could go see the movies this Sunday afternoon.
And I was like, nothing.
Oye, te lleva venga conmigo.
All I know is I'm gonna spend the night in my Camaro for 3 hours. I'm not taking chances.
And I give her the look like,
I gotta take a
you gotta be kidding me right now.
I gotta pee. I'll be back. Tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, I will make some videos for Charles, the real Deadpool from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and my new friend Saul, the real Wolverine from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Wolverine and Deadpool.
The first thing she does is she goes into the
just joined the Justice League this Saturday afternoon in Las Cruces. They joined Superman's Justice League. They're my new friends, and they joined my league.
I'm thinking like, okay, maybe she has to do this. Maybe she's supposed to do this. Like, I'm just kind of confused.
They're gonna be superheroes like me. So I love the Wolverine and Deadpool joined my Super Justice League. They're part of Superman's family and friends. We're gonna be superheroes.
And she does it also in the front.
Deadpool's really gonna help me save the world.
Sit down.
And Wolverine,
she gets on the
Saul, the real Wolverine's gonna help me.
And she was like, I need you to come into the sanctuary. And I'm looking at her with this face like,
Wolverine,
bitch, this better be a part, of the plan.
Enemy. He told me not to say the enemy's name. His enemy lives in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Wolverine's looking for you. Wolverine's looking for his enemy in Las Cruces. You know who you are. He will find you, and when he finds you, he's gonna fucking slice off your little fucking penis. When he slices your dick off.
Hi, this is Lori Grenier.
My super gorgeous.
To succeed in business, you need to be nimble and strike at every opportunity. Access to funding is important, so you can make the right moves at the right time in order to grow your business. I work with so many small businesses, and I hear how hard it can be to get funding. The mountains of paperwork, the tax forms, the references, and waiting weeks for an answer. That's why there's Cabbage. Cabbage was created with a small business owner in mind. Just fill out a quick online application. You will get an instant decision and could have access to a line of credit of up to $100,000. You can draw any amount at any time, even from your mobile device. There are no fees to set up the line, and you pay nothing until you take a loan. Cabbage is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. It's provided funds to over 50,000 businesses and has been named one of Forbes' top 100 companies twice in a row. So visit Cabbage.com or call 888-CABBAGE. That's Cabbage with a K, K-A-B-B-A-G-E, the #1 online provider of small business loans.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-239-1749. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-239-1749. Lou is one of you, and make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-239-1749.
I got another message from my new best
Big Lou will
friend
answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou is like you. He's on Las Cruces, New Mexico. Call 800-239-1749. 800-239-1749.
When you're running your own business, you're
bound to be busy. Too busy.
Deadpool's looking for you,
worrying about your budget.
too busy scheduling appointments,
you, Francis,
too busy to
live
build
in
a
Las
website
Cruces,
for your
New
business.
Mexico.
And
So
because you're too busy, it has to be easy. And that's where Wix.com comes in. With Wix.com, it's easy for you to create your stunning website. Go to Wix.com and create your website today. It's easy and free.
You will find you, Francis, in Las Cruces. He will find you when you're at home.
Satellite radio.
Charles, the real Deadpool, wants me to give you a message. He will find you, Francis. When he finds you, Francis, he's gonna cut off your little balls.
And then Maria tells her, like, I gotta go.
Before
you stay here with her,
cuts your
you act like
head off,
you're the one who arrested her.
kills you. You will suffer.
We'll fix things
you
later.
will be tortured. And he wants Super James, the real Superman,
starts talking really
to pee
fast
on your
and standing.
fucking face. So I take my dick and pee on you. I wanna pee all over you.
Everything was vividly
When he
clear.
does
Like,
cut
I knew
off
I
your
was
balls,
caught. But in my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe they gonna let me
his
go.
balls. Super gorgeous, the real super chihuahua from Krypton, my chihuahua.
Actually
She's
had me
from
at a very calm
Krypton.
state. Like, even
She
through all
really
this, I know it may
flies.
seem
She's
unreal.
a super
But nothing was
chihuahua.
really registering.
Super gorgeous.
You know, in my mind, it
She
wasn't
loves to eat balls.
You just been arrested.
She wants me to let her eat your balls, Francis.
They took me on this long walk, and everybody's looking.
When she eats your balls, she'll get her superpower,
It was
so
like
she
the walk
can
of
fly to her new boyfriend's house.
Yeah, like I'm really
Talia
in such
Sotis,
denial
little
at the
boy
moment.
chihuahua
Like, kinda,
that
everything
she
got
wants to
kinda
marry.
blurred.
Gorgeous wants to marry Talia's little
Is this
boy
for real? Nah,
chihuahua.
this ain't for real.
She needs to fly to New
I
York
didn't get
City
handcuffed. I'm thinking,
to
well,
go to
maybe they're just
Talia's
gonna keep my
house
drugs and let me go home.
and marry
Put me back
Talia's
on my plane.
boy chihuahua. They'll get married. But I'm thinking,
The police officer says, like, you know, who sent you out here?
I might just eat
I'm
your
like, nobody,
balls
myself.
in a taco.
And he's like, oh, so you arranged all of this? I'm
I
like,
put
yeah.
your balls in a taco.
I don't believe in
your
telling. I don't believe in snitching.
Instead of giving
Because
gorgeous.
I basically put myself in the fire and now I got burned.
Maybe I'll eat one of your balls in a taco.
He's like, well, you
and
know
give
this is
the other
heroin.
ball. So gorgeous can eat the other ball.
I was shocked. I was numb.
To fly.
And I was very angry.
Your balls should get superpowers.
So then he's like, well,
I think we'll share
you
balls.
know that
I'll eat
you're gonna
one
go
of your
to jail
balls,
for like
Francis, in a taco.
12 to 20 years.
And your other ball, I'll give the super gorgeous, the real chihuahua.
I'm thinking, hold. The door slams. And it's like literally the slam knocked the damn pill effect out of my body.
Forensic. Smallest, lightest, and most portable mini CPAP design ever, offering all the performance of a bulky standard in-home device. Enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably. Call minicpap.com now for your 10-day in-home trial. 1-800-940-5738. Again, that's 1-800-940-5738. You spend a third of your life in bed.
But without a
Yeah,
United
man,
States and environmental groups
tired,
don't know what the gas company is going to do about it.
After SoCal Gas capped the leak, their top brass said they would engage in mitigation efforts. But you can't suck back out of the air 97,000 metric tons of greenhouse gas methane.
The rule
That's an estimate from a study published in the journal Science.
Cut your
It's
little
been called
dick
the
into
biggest leak of
pieces.
uncombusted methane ever
So I
in
can
U.S.
give it to
history.
Super
Tim
Boots.
O'Connor with the Environmental Defense Fund
The
says
real
it's
super cat.
burning almost 1 billion gallons of gasoline, or 5% of the state's total yearly consumption. That kind of pollution isn't something that you can just reduce with a single project.
He says the gas company is going to have to look at ways to mitigate future methane leaks, which he says shouldn't be too hard. He says the EPA estimates that 9 million metric tons of methane are leaked into the air every year.
I got some
Jessica
fucking
Rosenthal,
hornitos.
Fox News.
lot of tequila. Water bottle.
Academy Awards.
Thank you so much. These 4
Cheers.
films for Best Picture take us through time and space.
Charles, Real Deadpool.
The Revenant is the story of a traveler in the 1800s.
Real Wolverine.
Seeking revenge and
They
redemption.
just joined the Justice League.
Mad Max Fury Road used real cars and real explosions. Its deliberate attempt to propel
I know
us
for
into
10
the
years,
anarchy
X-Men
of a
tried to get you
post-apocalyptic
guys to
world.
join their
That was
league.
quite a shock to my crewmates.
The Martian
Also
takes us on an
happy you
epic
didn't
journey
join
alongside
X-Men.
Mark Watney,
Instead,
an
he joined
astronaut
Superman's
still alive.
Justice
left
League.
behind after his crew
We're not
thought he died
brothers,
in a storm
we're not
on Mars.
family.
Passport, please.
We're in the Justice League.
Brooklyn puts
Superman
us in the
loves you.
shoes of Ailish, an
I'll
Irish
protect you
immigrant
with all
who's sent
my
off
life.
for a better life in America, but finds herself in a
guys
heartfelt struggle
joined
between the life she's
a great
creating
team.
and
Justice
a better
League.
life back home. Michelle Polino,
You
Fox
guys
News.
are part of family.
Video of a
You
football
are
star
great
spoofing the
superheroes.
Lion King going viral.
Cheers
and an
to
airport dog
Charles,
soaring
the
to
real
internet fame. I'm Kristen Goodwin.
Deadpool.
Details coming up on the Fox
Cheers
News Mobile
to
Digital
Saul, the
Update.
real Wolverine. Just joined Justice League.
This is Brad Lidge from Sirius
Just
XM
joined
MLB Network
Superman.
Radio. You can get special savings this month on radio with a portable
Fucking
speaker dock. Get a
team.
great deal on a new radio and listen to my
Cheers,
show,
my
Inside
brothers.
Pitch, on MLB Network Radio. Just visit SiriusXM.com/radio
This
deals to learn
tequila's
more.
for you guys.
Do you own a business and need working capital? Get the cash you need fast at quickandeasyfunds.com.
Hillary
Even if you've been
Clinton
turned
will
down by
be
other
the next
lenders, go to
president
quickandeasyfunds.com
Superman
because we look at your
supports her.
business cash flow and not just
So
your
does
credit
my
score.
friends
Even if you
and
have poor
family
credit,
and
a past
fans.
bankruptcy, or a tax lien,
Bernie Sanders a
quickandeasyfunds.com
little
can get you approved
pussy.
the same day and fund you from $20,000 to
think he
$1
really
million
has a
in
dick.
as little as 48 hours.
got
We
a
provide
pussy.
funding to every industry, and whether you need capital to replenish inventory, fill orders, or expand your operation, we have a solution for you.
Pussy
With Quick
in
and
a
Easy
man's
Funds, no
body.
collateral is required, and you only have to be in business 1
fucker's
year.
gonna
The working
lose
capital
all the
you
pee
need
in
is
his
waiting for you at
fucking
Quick and
face.
Easy Funds. Best of all, our simple application process
Stupid
takes just
fuck.
minutes, and you could be funded in
Wants
less
to be
than
a
48 hours.
socialist
Let
like
our money
Cuba
work
and
for you. Go to
Venezuela.
quickandeasyfunds.com or call 800-732-9380. That's 800-732-9380. 800-732-9380.
I'm Kristen Goodwin with your Fox News Mobile Digital Update. New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady trending after sharing a video introducing his puppy Fluffy to fans on Facebook. The four-time Super Bowl champ spoofs Disney's animated film The Lion King. You see him outdoors with two other dogs laying at his feet. Brady channels his inner Rafiki character from the film, reenacting the Circle of Life scene where the lion cub Simba is held up over a cliff. He holds up a small black and white puppy that looks like some sort of terrier mix to the sky. The song Circle of Life plays in the background. The QB captioned the video reference.
Your future.
He only had about 10% tonight. The message of this victory for Hillary is to tell the Bernie Sanders supporters who think that they're on the way to a revolution that he's not viable. And so it really is a threat to his turnout in the states to come, even where he's polling well.
Wrong. Hillary Clinton is now the presumptive Democratic nominee. Period.
The end. No matter what happens in Super Tuesday or going forward.
The only thing that could change it is obviously what we said, the email scandal. Something big happens there, but there's no way the math adds up for Bernie Sanders right now. She has put this away.
Charles.
You want to leave me a lot of airtime.
I love my Hillary.
But
my woman.
You can't
She's going to be the president.
But Sanders
going to win. Sanders,
in his mid-70s.
You don't get a chance.
I'm not sure he thought at the beginning he'd ever come near to winning this. I'm not sure even when he ran ahead and did so well in New Hampshire, he thought he was going to win this. He's a leader of a cause, so he'll be remembered as, if there are successors, and I think there will be, on the left of the party, as a luminary of that. He wants to go to the convention. He wants to make that speech. He wants to represent perhaps 40% of the delegates and leave a legacy. In that sense, he's a little bit like Ron Paul on his side, who never expected he'd win, but had a constituency and made a case. And Sanders is going to do better than that. And I think that's exactly what he's looking at. He will be there all the way. And he perhaps, if the party heads left, as it seems to be, he will be remembered as the founder of the sort of socialist element in the Democratic Party.
But will Bernie Sanders have caused Hillary Clinton problems in a general election, potentially, by pulling her further left if she becomes the Democratic nominee?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I think, look, she was going to run on Barack Obama's record anyway, and he's pretty far to the left, but every time she seemed to move to the center, Bernie Sanders was there to pull her back to the left. I think that causes her real problems in a general election.
You agree?
Especially if she runs against Donald Trump, who's a political chameleon and can position himself wherever he needs to grab power.
I don't agree. I think she's going to reposition herself quickly and well and run more as a centrist.
Okay, panel, thank you. Final reminder tonight, a huge week coming up on Fox News. Starting off with an exclusive interview on Special Report, Attorney General Loretta Lynch joins me Monday night. We'll talk about the controversy over Apple's iPhone defiance, cyber threats, and of course, the Hillary Clinton email investigation. That starts at 6 Eastern. Our Super Tuesday coverage also begins at 6 p.m. Eastern and takes you all the way through the wee hours of the morning in the East. Megyn Kelly and I will be at that. Thursday, Fox News hosts a Republican candidate debate from Detroit. Chris Wallace, Megyn Kelly and I will moderate. That begins at 9 Eastern. We have a busy week. Thank you for enjoying this night with us and for inviting us into your home tonight. That is it for this America's Election Headquarters special. Fair, balanced, and unafraid. We have you covered all the way through to the general election. Have a good night.
The Sirius XM Comedy Channel.
Yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Hillary's gonna be the next president.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. From the best stand of comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
Yes,
USA.
I'll see you tomorrow morning when I got sleep. And I can really talk to you.
That's a good one. Sirius XM Comedy Channel 94 to 99. LOL after that.
This is your last chance.
Good night,
if you collect Social Security or plan to in the future.